Delayed, but we are here and we are live. Good morning, everybody. So we're gonna play in a little pink today. Let's do this thing. Usually I like to come on and have this already done, but I don't. And we're gonna get it done. Good morning, Joshua Williams. Good morning, Marshall. Let's put this down here. Let's move this. And I'm going to play in a simple look this morning and see how long I can keep it on. Good morning, Miss Sarah. Thank you. This is let me see, when did I start collecting makeup? When did I start? Ooh, I gotta go get this eyebrow done because she has messed my eyebrow up. When did I start collecting? About 2014. 2014, I really don't remember, but I know it started with Coastal Scents and BH Cosmetics, like a lot of people, ordering those palettes online. And thank you, I'm not done. I still have to, I bought those shells 2 weeks ago, I think, from Walmart. And finally, while I was here at work yesterday, y'all know I'm still trying to get used to talking with these parcels in my mouth. But while I was here, I decided to put one together. Now, the one that I took the picture of, when I took that picture and posted it, it was right here in the middle of the room with all of the makeup on it. And once you put all of that on it, you can't move it. But I had those furniture movers and I was able to move it back there. So it's sitting right there. And then there's the other shelf. And I have one more that I'm going to put together. And that'll be with the blushes. And I still have a few more palettes to put on them. So I decided to play in a palette that I've had for a while now, and I've never used it. And that is good morning, Miss V. This is the Norvina, ABH Norvina palette. This was number 4, the pink palette. And I have all 4 palettes. And guys, what I've never used any of these palettes. I've had all 4 of them. And when I bought these 2 palettes, I actually got these 2 palettes. Something just fell. I got these 2 palettes almost 2 for 1 at Ulta. I ordered this one from the ABH website, and I've not used any of them. Y'all know orange is my favorite color. I'm not using them. So, because I put on this pink top today, I decided to just go with the pink look. And let's hope we can do a good job with the look. All right. So, let's get started. How are we going to start? I washed my brushes. My brushes are right here. And I'm just going to take a elf brush. Elf, I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to go in with D5. I'm going to go in with D5, the shade right here. And, ooh, I didn't know that color was that. Let me change brushes. I don't like that brush. So what are y'all doing today? It's overcast here. I don't like this brush either. Let's just go. Let's try this close loop. BH Cosmetics brush. Let's try this one. What are y'all doing today? I'm gonna avoid outdoors today. So I don't. I may. I'm not going out. I'm not going to TJ Maxx. Um, because the pollen count for oak and pine is very high. I took some Claritin about an hour ago and some nasal spray. That's why I can breathe through my nose right now. But I'm having a hard time with these allergies this season. I'm having a very hard time. And I just got off the phone with Bridget. Y'all know keeping it simple with Bridget. We just had a conversation, and she was saying, I might have to see a doctor about my allergies. And I said, what I need to do is find a tree cutter and come cut all these trees from around my house, because my house is surrounded by pine. Not There's one pine tree that's in a neighbor's yard back there. I'm looking at the pine tree, but there's one, two, three, four oak trees around my house. And there's one new oak tree that's right here outside of my house in the backyard that grew from a seedling, and it's taller than my house now. So there's just another oak tree, and the oak trees, they what do you call, they pollinated late because of that freeze we had. Usually this would be over with. So hopefully after Easter, this will be over. I've been up all night. I could not breathe. Um, so I watched, let me see, I went to bed watching two movies on regular antenna TV, Godzilla, and I fell asleep watching it. And I woke up, I guess did I wake up about 12, a little before 12 o'clock? And I half watched TV, and then I watched Godzilla again on TNT. No, I didn't watch Godzilla. I watched Godzilla before I got off work yesterday. Or no, I watched Lost World. I watched 2012 Lost World. Then Jurassic Park came on. I didn't watch that. I turned a Godzilla movie on, and then I put that shelf together. And then after the shelf, and I got the makeup situated on that one shelf, I said I was going to get up this morning and put the other shelf together. But then I couldn't sleep because I couldn't breathe last night. And I know what I did. I watched Hawaii 5-0 until 2 o'clock this morning. And then I watched Kong Skull Island. And after that, what did I watch? I think I watched Cagney and Lacey. I was just up watching TV because I couldn't sleep. And I don't know, maybe I went back to sleep about 4 and woke up. I was having a nightmare that I was being held by my Italian mob husband. That's how crazy it was. I was being held hostage, and my mom was with me, and my sister was with me. And he didn't want them at the house anymore. So he went to take a shower, and we were sneaking out. We were trying to sneak out the house while he was in the shower. And I think I had to use the restroom in the dream, which woke me up because I had to use the restroom for real. And I got up at 7:30. I woke up. I cleaned makeup brushes. I took a shower, and that's what I've done today. So when you don't sleep and you finally go to sleep and you have one of those crazy dreams, it was crazy. Italian husband holding me hostage. He didn't want me there, but he wanted he wanted me there, but he didn't want my mom and sister there. So if you can't have my mom, you can't have me. I think I am gonna go get my eyebrows done again today because my right eye is all of that hair right there. She didn't remove. Hey Tara, good morning. And it looks like it's gonna rain. I don't know if it's supposed to rain, but I mean, it's kind of it's it's really I think I did a good job of blending. It's really it looks like it's gonna rain. Hopefully, maybe it will. Hopefully it will and wash some of the pollen away. Need to take some more of that. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is take a packing brush and I'm gonna go in with B5. I went in with C5 as a transition. And now I'm gonna go in with this um, B5, E5, this shade here. And I'm gonna bring it all the way up to the crease. I think we're only going to use 3 shades, y'all. 3 shades. Am I going to keep this makeup on? Maybe, like I said, I have a friend I haven't seen in 2 years. She may come by. Hopefully, she'll come by sometime today. So I'm going to stick close to home. Hmm. I think my crazy dream was from all the TV that I was watching yesterday. It could have been from Hawaii 5-0. I don't know. It was just crazy. It was funny. When does Ten Commandments come on? Does that come on next Saturday or today? Yeah, y'all know I watch Ten Commandments every year, and I'm mad I missed it last year. I've seen it. It does the story doesn't change, but I just like looking at it. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. Once I left the house with the makeup on Thursday, and uh, I was trying to ride with the windows down, knowing good and well with my allergies, I should not be riding with the windows down. But then it did get so warm outside that I had to turn the AC on. And I opened my mom's garage, and some leaves fell down uh, on me. They fell down like partially on my head and on my arm. And once that happened, I'm like, I'm dirty now. The makeup has to come off. But y'all don't get that feeling that you feel like your face is wearing. Okay, so we got that color. I meant to put the first color on, which I wanted to go in with. Actually, none of the colors in here really was doing it for me. This is D1. All right, so now I'm going to take this shade C5. C5. Yeah, but it's heavy purple. It's pretty, but it's heavy purple. Okay, this is C5, and it's not giving me the depth. So I'm going to go in with E4 and see if it. All right. And now I'm going to go back to that brown shade. Because that's all I wanted on my eyes. And now I'm going to go in with the, let's see. I'm going to go in with Lux, the Color Lux lashes. And my glue liner from the Beauty Supply. And we're going to put the first one on. Let me know if y'all are still there. Is it easy for you to put them on? That's just the BH liner. Then we're going to put the other one on. Hey, Rosalind. How are you doing? You wear it all day? I'm going to start practicing wings. This one is broken. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to go with this is easy, easy look. Easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl. I'm not going to even put on my no problem primer. I'm just going to hold off on that. I'm going to use this Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Foundation with hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage, Makeup Revolution. I normally like to use my water. Here's the water. She helped you get your wing down packed? I hope she gets better soon. Come back doing her lives. This was shade 13. Thank you, Marshall. So after I'm done here, I'm just going to go in. I'm going to do that other shelf. The other shelf is just right there on the other side of that bag. I'm going in with the Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade 13. And I'm going to go, you can see the big difference between these two shades, 13 and 12. This is 12. I'm going to add some of 12. And pat it on. See, this foundation is thick, and it's like it's too much. It's too much foundation. So now I'm going to go in with my Believe powder. And I'm going to do the translucent. Thank you. Of course, the earrings are by TJ Maxx. I think they're CNC, but they're TJ Maxx. Okay, I'm glad you're still here. And I'm going to go over it with the Fit Me. Well, before I do the Fit Me, I'm going to use, I'm not going to use the Fit Me. I don't use the Fit Me. I'm going to use Black Radiance, and I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution bronzer. I'm going to use, let's see, which one are we going to use? They look the same. I'm going to use the medium instead of the dark. Maybe I'll try the Morphe Bruntour Frenemy. Let's try this one. Oh, thank you. I found this one at Marshall's when Morphe started releasing off all of the Morphe products. I found this one at well, I don't know if it was Marshall's or TJ Maxx, but I found it at one of them. I'm gonna bring it all the way down, which I usually don't, but I'm gonna bring it all the way down. I feel like I have so much foundation on my forehead. I like the Fit Me. Okay, so we got that. And now I'm going to go in before I do my blush. I'm going to go in with a soft focus. This brush I found at Marshall's. I happened to find it at Marshall's, and I wanted another one, and I could not find this brush again in Marshall's. This is a nice It Innovation Beauty brush. It is so nice. I went back to Marshall's. I kept looking for it, kept looking for it. Couldn't get it. Found it on eBay. Uh, Bought it from the guy on eBay, and he never sent it. He never sent the brush. I filed a complaint with eBay, and of course, they refunded my money. And Anna, I think, found it on either eBay or Wish. She found it somewhere, and she sent me another one because I did want two. I wanted two. Why can't I get this in here? And so she found one and she sent it to me. So I like my It brush. The new foundation, I don't think I'll be trying it. I have enough foundations. I found one more beauty blender, the darker one. If I can find another 4.05, because those two, 4.05 and 4.15, I actually like to mix. So I'm going, oh, where's my blush? Let's see if any of these work. I have the Too Faced, Like My Melons, Pomegranate, and Papaya Pop. I think I'm gonna try Pomegranate. And I'm gonna go in with this shade. Very lightly. Who was carjacked? I saw the earlier one saying a Amber Alert. That's a very light dusting. I wish I can get my hands on some crawfish today. I wonder does HEB have crawfish? I need to get me some crawfish. All right, so that's our blush. And then again, we're going with the Melt. Stuck my finger all in it. Melt highlighter in glazed. And put that right on top of that blush. All right, now going in with MAC. Do they carjack really bad? They carjack really bad here. In they carjack. They have a funeral right now that's about to take place. I don't know if y'all have heard about it in y'all's towns, but 2 weeks ago, a 28-year-old, 26 or 28-year-old mom was helping her mom move into a house. And she was married with 6 kids. The youngest was 7 months, a 2-year-old, and a 5-year-old. And the other 3 kids was in the U-Haul truck with the grandmother. Well, a guy was driving 115 miles per hour. And the mom was at a stop sign, at a stoplight. This was a rainy Sunday night. The guy hit her from behind. The impact was so hard, knocked her into another car. It created a 7-car pileup, killed her and her 7-month-old instantly. And the 5-year-old and the 2-year-old died at the hospital. Well, they're having their funeral today. Um, the mom and the 2 babies, the 3 babies. And it's at a big mega church here in Houston. And the mom and the baby, the 7-month-old, were burned, so their caskets can't be opened. But 2 of the caskets will be open. The 5-year-old and the 2-year-old's caskets will be open. And I mean, it's beautiful. Just to see the 4. It's sad to see the white caskets, the mom, all the pictures, the balloons, and then the 3 babies' caskets. And the killer part is that he had been stopped before by the police, and he had weed in the car, but the cops just took it and let him go, because right now with COVID, they're not arresting people for having small amounts of weed or for misdemeanors or whatever. But he in fact was drunk. He hit her car at an impact of 115 miles per hour. All of my pencils just fell. They all just fell, but I'll be okay. They all fell. So then the thing after that is they had a vigil last Friday, and they had the vigil last Friday at a park, and a little 6-year-old was gunned down, shot multiple times. The 6-year-old that was killed was the niece of the husband of the lady who's being buried today. So extensive tragedy in this family, that the mom was headed to the vigil and she left her daughter in the care of somebody at the apartment to go to the vigil of her sister-in-law, and her nieces and her nephews. And while she was there, the dad of the widower, gets a call that his niece, 6-year-old niece, was shot multiple times and killed over spilled water. This happened last weekend. So I wish I had put my tape on. So three babies and the mom are being buried today. The funeral is just starting. Actually, I was going to stream it because it's going to be streamed, and I don't know when the 6-year-old girl will be buried. So I'm taking E4 again. I use that Milani Stay Put eyeliner. I really like that. And I'm just going up under here. This wing over here is just really Pitiful. Hey, Tanya. Killed the little girl, shot her multiple times, 6 years old, over spilled water. And the mom and the uncle get the phone call while they're at the vigil for the wife and the nephews, that the 6-year-old was gunned down. And the guy, when he made his first appearance in court, he was belligerent. He was like, I don't want an attorney. I don't want this. I don't want that. I'm like, okay. So they're charging him with capital murder. But for the fact that he may be found to be mentally incompetent, he will get the death penalty. I think I want to bring this pink up just a little bit more. And the grandmother, she looks relatively young. She looks like she could be maybe 52, 53 years old. And I mean, it's just, she's like, I'm burying my grandbabies and my daughter, and 2 caskets will be open and 2 will be closed. But we know the mom and the 7-month-old were burned because they were trapped. They were, and 2 of the other babies died at the hospital. But Houston and Harris County is the drunk driving capital of the United States. We have more drunk driving deaths than anywhere in the country. And unfortunately, I live along the worst street in the county for drunk driving. But you know, they always have a party going on here in Houston. I wish I had put the tape on so I could have got a straight edge here. Oh, the blushes were by Too Faced. Remember when Too Faced had all these blushes in TJ Maxx and Marshalls? So I used the pomegranate. Not pomegranate, but pomegranate. And I'm gonna see how long I can keep the makeup on, mainly because this foundation is too light. And I feel like my forehead is kind of too dark. The foundation, I'm sorry, is not too light, it's too heavy. So I went with the light, the Fit Me in medium deep. Probably should have gone a little lighter to try to lighten up because it just seems like my forehead is too dark. I'm going to try the Fix Plus again. I use the Conceal and Hydrate, Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. This has hyaluronic acid in it. And it's in shade 13. I'm going to use the Fix Plus, y'all. Tomorrow, this will be on sale for half off on Ulta. I wish I could go out and find another set because that set was the same size. That set was $19 at TJ Maxx. And if I can find that set again, I'd get it. Yeah, this is kind of heavy. That's why I like the Maybelline Fit Me foundation the best. That's the best. And that Urban Decay Stay Naked. Those are the 2 best foundations. if I can give, I'm just going to use these up. I do have a lot of extra. I bought a lot of these. Um, I think maybe I just put too much on. Let's just go with that. I put too much on. So I heard that this is not a setting spray. This is just a fix. So I'm going to use the Morphe. Maybe just use it for that. This is my first time trying Fix Plus. This was my first time when I found it the other day. But I was told that it's not a setting spray. It's a fix. So you use it as to make the powders melt, but you still use your setting spray. So I use the Morphe setting spray. And let's see, how many brushes do I have to wash? This is how many brushes I used. I think I'm going to throw this brush. Oh, there's nothing wrong with this brush. I thought it was broken. We're going to, these are the brushes that we use. We're going to wash them. Lipstick. I wanted to see if I can keep it pink. This is that Jordana lip lights that, you know, we can't get Jordana anymore. But and I always try to tone it down with another color. Yeah, I think we're going to go get these eyebrows. This eyebrow, she did not, she's supposed to take all of this off right here, and she didn't. So if y'all are staying in the house all day, if you happen to have Disney Plus, look at Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's good. They're not releasing all the episodes. They're releasing them, I think, once every Friday. So they released 2 episodes so far, and I think the first episode kind of was boring at first, and then I really guess wasn't paying attention. But I went back and looked at it again and paid attention, and it was actually good. And then number 2 is even better, and it just makes you ready for them to release all of them. So I told my son, just wait until they release all of them, because you're gonna be mad every time you look at an episode. You're gonna want to watch all the next episode. Um, Let me show y'all this. No, it's not even worth showing. But this is I think $2, $2.99 blush that I picked up. This is a new blush at Ulta. I don't even remember who it's by, but it's a nice little color. When they shipped the first one to me, they shipped it and it was shattered, so they sent me another one. But I'm gonna still tell you guys, don't sleep on it. Now my eyes are starting to water. Don't sleep on it. Try some of these Coastal Scents blushes. Tanya, this would look very good on you. V, this would look very good on you. This is called Radiant. These Coastal Scents brushes are really nice. They are so pigmented. I've shown them to y'all before. They pack a big punch. You have to go light with these. I'm not going to swatch them all, but let me show you this orange again. Look at that. They are so, those are nice. When Emily Noel first started out, she talked about those blushes and she said how you have to go lightly with your brush because it packs a punch. So I'm done. Well, I have Netflix. I have Prime. I don't watch Netflix as much. My son mostly watches Netflix. Um, I have a Roku. I have a Roku on this TV. So, and I have a Roku in my bedroom, and I need one more for downstairs. Um, he has HBO Max and he has Disney Plus. So I'm able to watch Disney Plus and HBO Max. I have Netflix. He watches Netflix. I have Amazon. Mostly we shop with Amazon. We don't really watch too much on Amazon movies. Um, if you don't have cable, I don't have cable, but my mom had cable until she wasn't able to live by herself anymore. And so I had to let Xfinity go. But my niece has internet through her job, and she doesn't watch it. So she just gave me her password, and I just use her password because I'm cheap. I'm cheap, and I got rid of cable almost 10 years ago because the only thing I was watching on cable was the news. Um, uh, Wednesday, Kong versus Godzilla opens, and I read one review said it wasn't very good, but I don't just base it on reviews. I will watch it myself. Y'all know I don't normally put mascara on the bottom lashes because I can't see them. And this eyelash is coming off. So let's put some more lash glue down. Peacock. Um, I'm trying to see, do I need Peacock? Because what I watch on regular TV, I watch Law and Order SVU. I watch Chicago PD and Chicago Fire. Um, but I don't ever watch them on the night they come on. I always watch them like over the weekend. So I'll watch those probably today. What else do I watch? I actually have been giving CNN a break. I've been giving CNN a break. Um, I've been watching a lot of broadcast TV. I want to start watching. I stopped watching Food Network. Food Network and HGTV both changed. Um, HGTV. I need to watch these brushes too. HGTV changed. They used to show the garden part of HGTV on Saturday mornings where they were doing shows where they were working outside the house. And as the day went on, the TV shows came on where they were doing things inside the house. HGTV is just like Joanna Gaines. So I got tired of HGTV, gave up on that. Food Network became the Guy Fieri, Rachel Ray, and all those reality competitions. I don't like all of that. I like show me how to cook, not a competition. So what do I watch? Right now it's on broadcast TV, it's on antenna TV showing Law and Order. Um I don't know what to watch because like I said, most of the Disney shows, I'm not interested in them. The Disney princesses, I'm not interested. But HBO Max, most of the stuff that comes out on HBO Max, I don't watch it because I can't sit down long enough to get into it. I lose interest. Um, Peacock was free with Xfinity. It was free. Um, but I watch a lot of YouTube. I want to get into cooking. I want to get back into cooking. I want to get into cooking, which is what my whole when I was looking for a house, I wanted a nice big kitchen because I wanted to cook. I got all those nice pots and pans, and I've been in my house for 12 years next month, and I hardly cook. I hardly cook, but I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube travel videos, vacation vlogs, lifestyle vlogs. I would like to do a lifestyle vlog. Um, Lock Maiden, where do you live? Do you live in Europe? Where do you live? Yeah, I got one more look coming from that palette, that Circo Loco. But I want to start using this again because of V. But I want to get into um I mean I just wanted to do another look. It's I like the Metropolis better. I mean, it's neither here. Circle Local. It's not it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Actually, before I get back to that Celestial Divinity, I need to work with these. I still want to work with this palette. Like I said, I have all four of them, and this Love palette. In case y'all didn't know, this is the first time I've used it. And those Cara Beauty palettes, I saw your video, Tanya. So I have my Cara Beauty palettes right, right there above my shoulder, right there. She put them back in. She not crazy. She put them back in. Okay, so London as a baby, Nigeria, and now U.S. Okay, you're international. But I want to do a lifestyle blog. I just got to get a life. That was funny when you said that because you have the Latina woman, and last week when I went in TJ Maxx, that was all they had was the black woman. All I'm finding now is the black woman. You're in the UK. I wonder should that's I would like to do a lifestyle travel vlog. I want to have I want to try foods in different places but are affordable. I don't want to go to the most expensive restaurants and places. I want to do what the locals do. I want to eat local foods, go to local hangouts. Um, it's something I need to sit down and write about. Write that vision board that everybody talks about. That's one of my little dry erase board. That's supposed to be a vision board. I got a huge dry erase board in the next bedroom that I want to have hung on one of these walls just to start doing the things that I want to do. Um, because it's not all about the makeup for me. It's about getting out there, enjoying people, enjoying my friends, um, enjoying restaurants, uh, just different things. But when I say eating at the finest restaurants, I'm not about eating at the finest restaurants. Like in Jamaica, I like the street food. I don't want what's in the resorts. I want to go and enjoy the street foods. Um, in Mexico, I want to enjoy the street food. Even here in Houston, you can have food from anywhere in the world, anywhere. And it's enjoyable to be able to go uh, anywhere in Houston and eat. We have a huge Asian American and Asian community. I don't want to say Chinese because we have a huge Indian population here as well. So I know before my son moved to San Antonio, we used to every weekend, not every weekend, maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, we would try foods from different places: Pakistani food, Indian food, real Chinese food, soul food, Greek food, Italian food. We never got to Russian. I haven't found a Northern European place yet, but we tried. We were trying everything. We wanted to try everything. I didn't care for Indian food that much, only because a lot of Indian food is spicy, and I can't take the spice. But Nigerian food, Ghanaian food, it's all here. Houston is more diverse than Austin. Houston, you can food trucks. Again, there's a food truck park that's going to open down the street from me. I don't know when, but I saw the sign a couple of weeks ago. We have a lot of brunch spots. James Harden, who used to play for the Rockets, who asked to be released, asked to be traded, he just opened up a restaurant. Um, it's just so many different places. You don't ever have to eat at home, and you don't have to eat fast food. You can go to so many different restaurants here in Houston. Um, I'm hungry now. Yeah, it's so many different restaurants. The only thing with Houston, two things with Houston, three things: mosquitoes, uh, traffic, and the heat. That's it. Houston, the traffic, mosquitoes, and the heat. I mean, but the thing is also with Houston being so big, you don't have to go all over the city to experience everything. You can stay in one area and still experience a lot of things. Um, there's good Mexican food on the side of town that I'm on. There's good Mexican food, but you know, to get the really, really good Mexican food, you probably go to the East End. Um, I live on the Northwest End. Um, you go to Midtown, which was formerly Fourth Ward, Third Ward to eat. I mean, it's so big. It's just somewhere you don't. It's so many places you can go everywhere in Houston. It's just that vast. Uh, but fill up your tank, fill up your car, get you some water, take you some snacks, and you can go. 7-Elevens are finally coming back to Houston. So, a lot of the places, a lot of the gas stations, corner gas stations are turning into 7-Eleven. So you can just get a drink and get to going. Um, if I felt like it, I could go out to my niece's house. They sell barbecue. They're in Porter. Porter is northeast of Houston. And but for the fact that I don't want to drive that far for a barbecue sandwich, I'm not going. But we have the mosquitoes because we all live on, this is the Bayou City. We all live on bayous. There's a bayou and walking just in my neighborhood, behind my neighborhood. We have bayous all through. Everybody lives near a bayou. So you don't get away from it. If you don't have a retention pond, you have a bayou. Everybody lives near a bayou. There are bayous all up and running through Houston. So you can't escape being by a bayou. Therefore, you cannot escape mosquitoes unless you stay indoors. The traffic, 45 is the worst. 290 is better now because they widened 290. I-10, they widened I-10. Ugh. 45 now is the worst freeway. And 610. 610 is the loop, the inner loop of the city. That in the Galleria area, that's the worst. And again, the heat, you just go indoors. Right now, it's going to get up to 80 something. It's going to get warm in the house, but right now it's cool. I have a ceiling fan on. It's cool. It's kind of on the cool side in the house. But when it gets too hot and you don't want to be in your house, just go to the mall. Go to somebody else's house. It's easy. Nigerian food is spicy too. Jollof rice. Y'all like some spicy foods. Um, Oregon. I've never been to Oregon. Yeah, PTSD in the car is honking. We live on the lot. You would have PTSD if you went to Jamaica. That's the oh my god, it's horrible. Anyway, yeah, we've been on here for over an hour. I didn't want to keep y'all that long. That's why I did a quick and easy eye look. Uh, I want to put my pictures up on Instagram. Rosalind, you would die here in Houston. They are, and we've been seeing the males, those big, I forgot what you call them, the big male flies, the big male mosquitoes. I forgot what you call them, but we have lots of them. So if you have a lot of those, their job is just to fertilize the female. The female mosquitoes are the ones that bite. Uh, it's gonna be a season, but it's so nice and quiet outside. The wind is just peaceful. I'm hungry. No, that's not what they call them. I don't. It's not a mayfly. It's a crazy name. I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of it. But they may call them mayflies in some places, but it's a name. I can't think of the name. I have to ask my brother. What do they call it? But it is really quiet out here. Um, I wish it really would rain because that means it would just take some of that pollen down. Y'all know I'm not taking this. I'm taking this makeup off. Okay, I got to take this foundation off. So I think I may come on again later this evening. I'm gonna take this off. I think I'm gonna come on again. I already watched your video. I always watch your videos before I come on. When I was in there washing the makeup brushes after I got out the shower, I watched your video. So I'm going to take these pictures, take this off. I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna come on again later on this evening. Have me a glass of wine, probably orange juice. Anyway, y'all have a great Saturday. Um, yeah, I'm gonna take the makeup off and go do some work in the backyard. So I'll come back on later. How about six? Y'all, I'm still trying to get used to these partials. 6:30, about 6:30, 7 o'clock my time central. I'll come back on. I'm gonna have the same shirt on too. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. And thank y'all for coming. I did like this. Look, y'all. How about, okay, how about maybe we can try this palette this evening? Let's try this one. So I'll come on this evening. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye bye.